All right, welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive. Today, we're going to be talking about Melania Trump and, well, specifically her fashion choices. What people were searching for online during her time as First Lady.
Okay.
Yeah, especially all that buzz around the inauguration.
Interesting.
You might be thinking, really? Fashion? Is that all we got? But hold on, I think you'll be surprised. It's not just about the clothes. It's about what those Google searches tell us about public perception, visual politics, the whole thing.
Right.
We got a whole list of these searches, actual things people were typing in. And honestly, you can learn a lot just from that. Like one thing that jumps out is, well, there are a ton for just Melania Trump outfits. General style, not even tied to a specific event.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Why so much focus on her clothes beyond just basic curiosity?
Well, you got to remember the context. I mean, things were super divided back then, politically speaking. People were trying to figure her out, right? What kind of first lady would she be? And these days, especially online, those first impressions, they're often visual.
Yeah, totally. Images just have this, power now. But you're right. The scrutiny around Melania was intense.
Oh, yeah.
And it's even more obvious when you see the inauguration searches. Melania Trump inauguration outfit, Melania inauguration dress, those were huge.
Makes sense. Inaugurations, they're full of symbolism, and fashion plays a big part in that. Like, think Jackie Kennedy, right? Instantly iconic. It's about more than the clothes themselves. It feeds into this whole visual narrative, public diplomacy, historical image, the works. Of course, people were glued to what Melania wore on that day.
And speaking of glued to something, can we talk about the lady in green?
Oh, yeah.
All those searches, trying to ID this woman just from her outfit. Like, the internet became one giant fashion detective agency.
Yeah, crazy, right. But it shows you how powerful a single visual can be. It grabs everyone's attention. I wonder, why that outfit, though? Was it the color, the cut? Maybe it stood out from the typical crowd? People were drawn to something different?
Right, we do a whole deep dive on the psychology of that alone.
Absolutely.
Okay, so shifting gears a bit. The designers. Those searches were telling, too. Ralph Lauren, Dolce & Gabbana, Karl Lagerfeld. Not just the clothes, but who made them mattered.
Yeah, that's deeper engagement right there. People trying to decode the message behind those choices. Was there some political statement going on where certain designers seen as more aligned with certain values? Fashion can totally be communication, even if it's unspoken.
Definitely. And then we got to talk about the hat.
The hat, oh yeah.
The sheer amount of Melania's hat at inauguration searches. Almost as big as the dress itself.
Hats are interesting. They can be super expressive, carry a lot of cultural baggage, too. In this case, I think it was seen as a bold move, maybe even a bit unconventional for such a formal event. It definitely got people talking, not always seriously, though.
No kidding. Remember the whole Hamburglar Melania thing? The comparisons online were hilarious. Shows how fashion can become like a cultural meme, even if nobody meant for it to happen.
I think sometimes humor is how we deal with big events. And that hat, well, it gave people a lot of comedic material.
It did. But here's what I find fascinating. The searches for Melania Trump outfit today. It wasn't a one-time thing, People kept checking in on her style, even months after the inauguration.
That's crucial. It speaks to how fashion becomes this ongoing commentary, even judgment for public figures, especially women, I'd say. It's like every outfit had to be a statement, whether she intended it or not.
Which is honestly kind of unsettling, right? That constant pressure, having to project an image through your clothes, makes you think about the burden of being in the public eye.
No question. And it raises a bigger point. Are we as a society obsessed with looks over substance? Do we give too much weight to fashion choices when judging someone? It's something to think about.
Definitely. Well, there you have it. We started with some Google searches, but wow, this deep dive really opened my eyes to how fashion and politics are intertwined. It's not just about clothes, it's about our culture, our expectations, the whole visual landscape.
Absolutely.
I'll leave you with this.
Well,
how much does your opinion of someone, anyone, be influenced by their image, including their fashion choices? It's worth pondering next time you're scrolling online or watching the news. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive. It's been a really thought-provoking one.
You're welcome. It was a good one.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.